Yo, what's going on, man? It's Wise Bexley, HeadAss podcast. We got Darien Douglas, author and black entrepreneur. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, family?
Nothing much, man. So we diving right in.
Let's go.
What made you write this book? Matter of fact, what made you even want to be an author?
What made me be an author was I just found myself constantly always jotting stuff down. I was always just whatever was my daily task, things I'm thinking of, goals. So I just got into the habit of doing it, and maybe 3 to 5 years I saw myself always having pages laying around of stuff I jotted down, or things I was thinking of, basically like a journal. So I just had one night I was just constantly writing. A lot of thoughts was coming out, and it just one thing led to another.
You felt, hey, you always had like some type of urge to be an author though, or that was just something that came later after you analyzed it.
Reading, I kind of picked up on reading like downtime, whether it was sports magazines, whether it was sports article section in the newspaper, whether it's just keeping up with the latest current events. I stayed like my mind into something, and just that passion for reading. And I also read whenever I could. I was into like self-motivation books, self-help books. But
Okay, that leads in, not to cut you off, but that leads into my next question. Who's the authors that motivate you or that you look up to?
Kimball was one. I definitely love James Baldwin. I love like Maya Angelou's style. I love like Langston Hughes' style. How they created their own little, as we say now, wave. They created their own lane. You
Right.
know, so that's basically what I want to go through and bring to my publishing company. Basically, what I do, create my own
Your
lane.
version of it, so somebody can look up to you and be like, I like his style. I
That's
like
it.
boom.
That's it.
So I heard through the grapevines that people felt some type of way about the book. So
Yeah.
So what made you write the book, and who are you talking about in the book, and why do you feel like people are so offended? I know there's 3 questions, but they're all kind of the same question.
The first one is who am I talking to? The book is called Who Are You Talking To? A great, way to kick in the door, because it's meant for whoever wants to receive the message. It can be somebody that's going through the same story that I went through. Maybe they can see their similarities in themselves, and help them fix some things before they make those wrong decisions or have to go through a circumstance that they can learn from before. And another thing was it was my own passion of my own story, things I relived in my childhood, my adolescent years, teenage years. It was just, I wanted to put a story together. I just didn't want to make it like, here's the whole information about a person you don't know. Let me give it to you in a story title so you can follow a format. And it was not for nobody particular. It was just to give a glimpse on the story from a kid from the South Side Chicago Heights, and that's it. And perception is real big, and I did it in my own perception. In my own
So
view.
let me rephrase my last question so it won't be so tricky. Why do you feel like people are offended because of your perspective?
Well,
Because it's yours, right? It's
mine.
how you received it growing up, how you envision life.
True.
So that's not nobody else. They can't tell you how to feel.
True.
So
But
why do you think people are offended by what you wrote?
everybody has their own opinion. I definitely respect that. But if you sit down with the person, I'm more a open person. So I feel if we have something to talk about, if there's some open space, let's sit down and let's have that conversation. Let's clear the air or close the door to a chapter that needs to be closed.
So you being political. So are you saying that people felt some type of way because you put a mirror in front of them?
that could be true. Sometimes we don't want to hear from somebody else or look at ourselves in the mirror and try to figure out what we need to work on. And when somebody put it in our face, sometimes it's harder, to react towards that. But I think we all can change, whether it's behavior, whether it's tradition, whether it's fighting generational curses, excuse me, whether it's certain things we go through, whether it's not having your mother or not having your father, you still can make it. There's still people out here that love you and generally care for you. So my story, I just wanted to show how I took the good and the bad, and I made a dream come true.
Okay, so that leads into my next question. What do you see coming from this book, or what are your aspirations for this book?
I really just want to help people. I really just want to. That's always been something my grandma instilled in me. When I was growing up, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna be a doctor." I'm walking around my neighborhood, and they like, "A doctor? Who's gonna be a doctor?"
Right.
Ain't no doctors around here, nigga. So no, excuse. So yeah, but yeah,
That's real. That's real.
I seen that I wanted something different. I always wanted to help people, so I got into the medical field. It really wasn't what I expected, and like I say, with me finding writing as a passion, I was led to help one another, and whether it's self-help, goal-orienting, or just telling my story or stories of mine that can help others. It's just like people and artists with music.
So I know you just dropped Going to Grandma's, correct?
Going to Grandma's
Going
house.
to Grandma's. So do you plan on writing any more books after that?
That's a passion I'm in right now. So right now, Journeyman Company Publishing, I'm definitely writing constantly, and I'm looking to evolve and create more.
Matter of fact, emphasize a little bit more on your publishing company.
Right now, it's a self-publishing company. We're in some learning stages. I look to basically brand the company, Journeyman, so it's known worldwide, and I would like to put myself up there as one of the greatest authors and publishers when time passes. Definitely.
So you definitely want to build up your name strong enough to where you can open up doors for other authors.
I definitely want to help other authors and collab with other authors, because there's a lot of things I still can learn, and I feel we can help each other. And why not here for somebody that looks just like you?
Okay, so we're gonna end it with this.
Right.
Is it anything that you would not touch as far as like writing? Is it anything you would not write about? Period.
It's a great question. Great question. Well, I feel I'm not a political person, but I feel we all should speak about, things that are just wrong, whether it's your opinion or whether it's just something that you believe, you just have a moral thought that this isn't right. And I feel it's hard sometimes because some subjects do offend most cultures or some nationalities. But if you research, or if you have a genuine passion about what you're talking about, genuine concern, then I feel your message will be heard. But besides that, I think sex. I must stay away from sex.
You're not gonna, as far as like erotica, is that what you're talking about? Like
erotica. I can't do sex stories. I can't do the sex stories. No.
Okay.
Nah.
But everything else, you're willing to dive into it as long as it's fact based.
Oh yeah, definitely fact based. I'm ready to tap in.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yes. True.
Well, shit, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you today, man. I appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate
great. You was open. I appreciate it.
Thanks for taking the time with me, man.
No problem. Oh yeah, information. Yeah, social media.
Okay. Look forward to what's coming new from Journeyman Company. You can follow me on Linktree/JourneymanCo. That's Linktree/JourneyMnCo. Also, I'm on Instagram at JourneymanCo_LLC. That's Instagram, JourneymanCo_LLC. And you can find me on Facebook at Darien Douglas.
So yeah, everything pretty much the same thing. If you find one, you should probably be able to find everything.
Link it all together.
Right.
As they say, don't Google me. But look it up.
Don't Google me.
Don't Google me. Just look it up.
That might be some information you don't need to see.
Please. I appreciate you guys. Thanks.
All right, bro.